Where do you see the biggest opportunities for AI to add real value in L&D? Not just AI because everybody else is using it, but we want to have a real business outcome. You talked about business objectives and how can L&D support the business objectives better by using AI?
So I see where the practical uses is using AI to help. s- This sounds cliche, but I actually mean it. I'll tell you why. It's using AI to help springboard the things that we have as a task level that maybe aren't the best use of our time. So the data analysis, which we should be doing data analysis if we're not already, working with subject matter experts to consolidate meeting outcomes, helping define more of those task level work, the low level task level work. I think that's where there actually is a big impact. And I don't say that lightly because where I see is the tremendous gains. It comes with some pitfalls, actually. The tremendous gains is redesigning the entire tasks, the entire workflow. That's where we will get to. L&D is not ready for that yet. We're still playing here, which is okay. So where we are is where we're playing. That's okay. The real benefits is redesigning the entire task flow. That's what some of the work I'm doing with my team in a very careful way. Looking at, okay, if this is our outcome, to get there might be completely different path, just breaking everything, redesigning fully at the task level and then redesigning up. Very careful where we are using our human judgment to discern that. And noticing that those somewhat trite examples I gave of supporting course creation. What I'm not saying in that is some of the bigger leaps, because on a mass scale, I think going to bigger leaps using AI to create a course. Whew, I've seen the outputs of that without this level of discernment that we have that leads to some pretty bad results. Polished fluff, or even using tools and making bad training faster. So we have a lot of ability to grow in learning development, and where we are at this first steps is the right way to just drive that efficiency, really that efficiency gain, without using AI to replace some of the critical thinking aspects, which will be actually very easy to offload.
That is a really interesting what you're saying, because what I heard you say is that the big benefit will come from really reimagining the whole workflow. That is scary. And to do that at a time when L&D teams tend to be really pressured to create a lot of good learning with very little resources, redesigning while you're doing that, everything is quite a bit lift. So no wonder that there is a bit of a delay that you mentioned in L&D.